Don Arty not going to try and win it right here. Interesting. All right. Give me 1 second. Fix this scroll speed. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 5th game of this Blind Civ series for charity between Don Arty and Lukas, making their competitive comebacks after the Global Championship. Spawning in the west of the map, in red, playing as the Inca, we've got Lukas playing what I believe to be a 3-point civilization, so if he wins this, it does tie him up with Don Arty, so a very good choice of civilization here. Like to see it. In the east of the map, playing in the colour red, we've got Don Arty in red, playing as the British civilization. So, really interesting matchup. If there is a... if someone in chat, that is an admin, wants to do predictions, that would be great. If not, doesn't really matter very much. We've got the early trading post going down here for the British player. Unconventional, as usual, from Don Arty, going for the TP start, not the 2-mana start. Not highly unconventional, you do see it, but more typically see the 2 manas going down. So we'll have to see and wait and see what he's going to do. We'll take a little look now and see what Lukas has got going on. So no shipments available yet, so we're going to have to wait a second to see what he's going to do in terms of shipment. Brits, of course, are going to get through that shipment earlier with the trading post, which he uses to send through the 3 settlers. Treasure going down here for Don Arty. 80 food, very good treasure early on to help him get aged quicker. See what Lukas is off doing. Just making his way around the map. Explorers keeping a nice distance from each other, so for the time being, unlikely to run into each other. Don Arty now with the 75 wood treasure, another really good treasure. Schooners coming in here as the first shipment for Inca. So Inca going to be playing on water. Take a little look at Don Arty's deck. Does he have anything for... Oh boy, we're heading for a water confrontation. Both players going to be playing on water right now. Well, so far Don Arty went 1-0 on the water maps with that very, very powerful opening play on water. So this is going to be very interesting to see. Don, of course, known for his very, very powerful water play. And Lukas is going to try once more and see if he can do anything about that. Inca's only worth 2. Both of these players playing for 2 points again here. I did think it might be 3. It was probably one of those borderline ones, but it does seem fair that they're both playing for 2 points here. Now, we're about to see if either of them fancy trying to take this very strong 100 coin treasure out. Probably not, now that the 1 Tomahawk's there basically to protect Don Arty for trying to take that down. In fact, the Tomahawk's going to do a pretty good job on that Explorer as it is. So now Schooner's coming in from that. No way, man, says Don Arty. Looks like, try and get a good angle to show you this, the Tomahawk might take down this Explorer. Well, it's certainly going to be very, very close, but is Don Arty going to get up to age 2 before the Explorer dies? It's going to be very, very close. And now backup is coming in. And is going to go down, and Lukas is going to take down that 100 coin treasure. So really big moment in the game. Forward dock coming down from Don Arty. They're really powerful dock position actually. And those dots, look how close they're going down next to each other. We're heading for some more naval combat. And we love to see some naval combat. Don Arty, just so aggressive with his water play as always. Now sending in the 2 caravels behind that. Second dock going down for... Oh my god, Don Arty's just... Look at that! Look at the cheek of it! He's putting the dock right next door! They're neighbours. Don Arty, that's like almost a form of trolling. He's just... That is just... If there was ever just like a fucking Chad move, that is a Chad move. Sticking down that dock right next to his opponents. You love to see it. And I think we're about to see some really interesting gameplay happen here. War hut for Lukas now going down. Both war huts going down right next to these docks. An outpost about to go down next to them as well. And we're about to... I think it's not going to be too hard to guess where we're going to see all of the battle taking place in this game. This one section is about to see a whole lot of action. And the caravels come in. Are they going to stop the war huts getting up? Oh my god, this is Don Tent at its absolute finest. Oh, it's Don Tent. The Don Tent is absolutely insane. One war hut goes down. 2 war huts go down. They're both down. Oh my god. My god. Oh my god. The Chinka Raf's coming, but it's too late. The war huts have already done damage, and now the outpost is also putting damage onto these. So it's... I mean, he is going to lose the 1 caravel. But that outpost is just doing huge damage at the same time. And the dock's doing damage at the same time. Oh my god, this is just like absolute Don Tent at its finest. And I mean, I don't know why he's leaving that Chunka Raf there. It's just going to lose it to the outpost. It's not doing anywhere near enough damage to that dock. Time to retreat that. I mean, the outpost does go down, but sorry, I missed that there were the few units there also putting in some damage on the outpost, but I don't think it's going to matter. Too much damage has been done, and now you've got the dock that's also doing damage at the same time on these fishing boats. Which is going to retreat into the dock, but the position just looks dominant at this point, especially with those war huts going down. Finally, a war hut does go down. In the meantime, another caravel has been trained. Don is just so good at playing to take water dominance. Is he going to try and stop that war hunt going up as well? Oh my god. I think he's going to... Oh my god. Is that 3 war huts? Oh my god. A third war hut goes... Every time he tries to get a war hunt up, he's like increasingly just having to go further and further south. And... Don Arty just so strong on water, definitely among the strongest players in the game on water, now sending in the improved warship. So he's just basically doubling down on this water presence. He's built these forward docks and he's just taking the whole water, starting by fishing the south. And, I mean, a sizable score gap right now. Opening up. Don Arty with a 38 villagers. Lukas with 22. A huge economic advantage here, as he's just totally won water. He's now going to start doing some damage on these docks, which he's doing with the improved warship caravels. Now the 3rd caravel coming in as well. Another one of these chimney rafts going down. Artie just moving in and out with a more explosive eco. Take a little look and see what Lukas has got going in right now. So from Lukas, he's also sending in the improved warships at the same time, which he definitely needs. Finally, some caravels going down. But Lukas definitely has his work cut out if he's going to try and make some inroads in this water. He's just got the one Chinchiraf left.
Artie.
Now he is getting some damage in on this dock, but it's not enough. And we take a look now. How many caravels does Don have? He's got 3 caravels. He's just taking his time, using one at a time. And now he's going to... That was a very long shot. The RAF down to just 350 hit points. And what's amazing with this game is we've got absolutely... Like, nothing is happening on land. The whole game is happening on water. Basically, they're playing to win the water. They're both saying, if you win the water... excuse me, you win the game. And now what's good for Don Arty is that this entire water battle is being fought right in this tiny little corner of the map. In the whole time this is happening, he's just happily fishing away the middle of this water. And that's the advantage of going with that very, very aggressive dock placement. Finally, that's a good play from Lukas, who does manage to take down the forward dock. And all of a sudden, this is the most forward dock for Don Arty. So he has managed to create a little bit of space. See what Don's doing right now. Sending in the armor plating. So whoever called that, look at that. You love to see it. Evolution 07 in the chat, waiting for armor plating. And 1 second later, we've got armor plating. So very good call. Take a look at the cards there if you want to have a little reminder of the decks. There's Don Arty's deck. And I'll quickly show you Lukas's deck once more. And we'll go back to the gameplay. So now, Don Arty shoring up his position on the shore. Maybe that's where it comes from, shoring up. Putting that outpost next to his docks, really nice placement.
Artie.
Okay, why is there a British flag? What? Oh, that's sorry. It looked like it was on the Chimirav. I'm an idiot. That's just the shipment point. Nothing to see here. In the meantime, it does look like with the 4 caravels, Don Arty is going to push in once more. He's got these. He's got armor plating on these caravels. Look at that. 1,400 hit points against 718 hit points. Such strong, these caravels. Pushing in with them right now. See if he's training anything else on it. No, he's just got the rendering plant coming in, so he's going for more economic shipments. They're very powerful, these Chimirafs, but there's so many hit points right now behind these caravels. And again, you got to remember that Don Arty, he's not even touched this whale or this fish yet. He's just taking the middle of the map right now. The score gap, unfortunately for Lukas, is just getting more and more big at this point in the game. Don Arty going in for a bit of a GUA style raid here, sending in the 10 musks. Which is the first bit that we've basically seen of land action in this game. And now he's got a sizable number of musks, and we take a look, all of a sudden, I mean, Don just looks to be miles ahead right now, because behind all of this, it looks close on water, but he's got an army as well. And Don now basically going in. And at this point, I mean, he's just going to walk right through. He's got to walk right through. Lukas has got absolutely nothing on land whatsoever to deal with. This is going to be absolutely brutal as Lukas just feels the wrath of Don Arty walking through with this. How many musks has he got? 27 musks with absolutely no response whatsoever. And he's just going to absolutely... He's going to absolutely walk through right now. Finally, a few jungle bowmans popping out. And Lukas calls GG. And that's the game. And Don Arty now puts himself in a position where any match takes that. That's incredibly powerful stuff from Don Arty, where he's really, really just played very, very strong, both on water and in land. Moves on to 8 points, and just like that, it's 8-3 to Don Arty, making an incredible comeback into the game, having taken a number of months off to focus on various other life pursuits, and he just walks back into the game and looks very, very powerful indeed. Alright, so I do need to just make sure that we get the right game next. So if you just give me 1 second, we're going to move to the next game. Now at this point, don't forget, Don, we're about to see how much honor Don Arty has, because both players were suggesting that they shouldn't play Africa because the African civilizations are incredibly strong. Is Don going to just take the free win with Hauser and win this match? Or are we going to see some serious honor, and that he won't? We're about to find out. Right, give me 1 second. Let me make sure I get the right game here. So we've got 16, 2, game 3, 4, 5. Okay. And that, okay. Alright, this is game... We're going to game 6. Alright. Let's see what happens next. Alright, no need to hang around any longer. Gonna jump straight into game 6 right now. And just like that, it is match point for Don. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 6th game of this Blind Civ series match. Let's just quickly, once more, fix these scroll options. Welcome to game 6 in this Blind Civ show match between Don Arty and Lukas. Spawning in the south of the map in blue, we've got Lukas playing as the Germans. And spawning in the north of the map in red, we've got Don Arty playing as the Indian civilization. Both of these civilizations, I believe they're worth 2 points. So we've already seen Don Arty play a very powerful match with the Germans using a Age 3 mercenary strategy. Have a little look and we're going to find out what Lukas is going to do now with the Germans. We've not seen too much of Don playing Indians. They're going to be very, very interesting to see what he does. In terms of matches, Don's won 4 to Lukas's 1 right now. So really powerful stuff. Have a little look and see what Don Arty's going to take down here. He's going to take down this 85 wood treasure. Really good. And in the meantime, Luke is going to work on this simple 40 food treasure. I see Fitzborough in the chat, who missed a pretty spectacular Lakota victory earlier in this series.
Yeah.
Go back and watch the VOD, my friend. Alright. So Don, playing the Indians, is going to go for an early TP start. Germany, interestingly, has gone for the market, not the TP start. So, not necessarily the most conventional play here from Lukas. The Germans take a little look and see what Don's going to do with the Indians here. Sending in distributivism, pretty standard Indian start. And Lucas's explorer just chasing off one of Don Arty's elephants. So I have to see what Lukas has got planned this game, sending in the 2 settler wagons as his first shipment, as you will do 100% of the time as Germany. Lukas with some really nice early herding here. Both of his herds right underneath the town center. Compare that to Don Arty. He's just got this one herd there. In fact, you'd have to say, well, either Lukas has been herding very, very well, or Don Arty's been pretty unfortunate with his herds there. He's got the one herd there, which is still quite far away, and this one, which is absolutely miles away in the middle of the map. And you compare that here to Lukas. He's got one right underneath the town center, and the other pretty close as well. I mean, what we don't know is how well he's been herding, but certainly looks to be in a better position. Looks like Don Arty... Oh, we'll have to wait and see what he's going to do. If he's going to go and... Well, no, he's just going to retreat from that point right now. A powerful aggro-fort positioning going on here for Don. Doing a really good job. That's going to be in a very strong position to take this gold mine. And possibly going to start putting some early pressure on his German opponent. And here you see Weiterentwicklung von Gattersgreg abgeschlossen. Exactly. Exactly. Market now going down for Don Arty as well. So take a little look at their age up times. We can see that Don Arty is gonna age up a little bit behind Lukas, but not too significantly. Now we've got Lukas putting down his own TP. Elephants just trying to be a nuisance here, but now they retreat. Of course, they do not fight very well against European explorers. And now the Don Arty almost finished aging as well. And we'll have to take a little look and see what they're going to do. So Lukas sending in the 3 settler wagons and 2 Ulans as first age 2 shipment, which is pretty much to be done. Both players are sending in their Rex, by the way. I'm just choosing them at random. It doesn't mean absolutely anything at all. I asked them both to send, and I'm just choosing one at random. I've got a file that has both of them, just to see whichever one is running quicker. And it looks to me like this is basically running at full speed, which is definitely good news. Maybe very, very slightly slow, but nothing too concerning. Crossbows now coming in for Lukas. And some sepoys on the field from Arty, who's now sending in the 5 sepoys and villager behind that as well. We'll stay with Lucas's point of view for a bit.
Yeah.
Playing pretty defensively here. Obviously expecting some aggression, building that barracks right behind his town centre. Now, even though it's just the 2 sepoys and elephants, they're slowly starting to do a little bit of damage on the town centre. Not quite sure what Arty is lolling to. We'll try and find out. Lukas has unfortunately sent those Ulans right into the path of those sepoys, so one of them loses, well, almost goes down very, very quickly, and the villagers could probably finish off those 40 hit points, but that TP very likely to go down because I can't see that Lukas is looking to send very much to defend it. Already down to just 950 hit points. No villagers have been lost to these Ulans yet. The 2 sepoys doing a very good job of defending. And they're both on low hit points. 5 hit points and 26 hit points. They're going to go down very, very quickly, those Ulans. And somehow just the 2 sepoys. Look at this fantastic intelligent use of sepoys from Arty here. Because he's got just 2 sepoys there doing siege. And he sent 2 sepoys to deal with these Ulans. But between them, they did a lot. Now 700 coin coming in for Lukas. But Don has managed to take down that trading post. And just like that, the trading post goes down. So really nice play from Arty to take it down. Lukas, in the meantime, looks like he is... looks like he is angling for that age up. And then he's going to have the coin to send it behind it. Raid coming in here, but these are very low hit point Ulans. The town centre taking care of one of them pretty quickly. Lukas, in the meantime, staying with his defensive build. He is almost certainly going to be looking to age up as soon as that villager comes in. I mean, he's timed that really, really well. As soon as that villager comes in, he's going to hit 1,000 coin, maybe slightly before. He could actually cancel that villager.
Yeah.
And he does not cancel the villager. So he lets the villager complete, and now he goes up to age 3. Don, in the meantime, is going to go to Fortress as well. So they're both going Fortress at near identical timing. In fact, really, really identical timing. They're going to hit Fortress. In the meantime, we've got a raid going on right now. A Sepoy raid going right in through the heart of the base. But he's basically just going to lose all of those Sepoys. They've now been snared by the Explorer. And the crossbows are coming and they're just going to pick them off. Really, really good defensive play from Lukas there. Arty trying to send them in and you kind of to irritate his opponent, but it's not worked at all. They've been snared and the crossbows are picking them off. And he's going to lose at least another one of these, maybe 2 more of them. He sacrifices 1. And that will be that. Arty, in the meantime, has managed to get a second trading post down during this. So India's got these 2 shipments to come in as soon as he hits age 3. Lukas doesn't have any shipments to come in, but he has hit age 3, so he does. He's sending in the 8 skirmishers and the 3 Ulans straight away. But these fortress age ups very, very close together.
Bereit.
So both players in a very kind of similar positions right now. Both in early age 3. Both sending through their first shipments in age 3. We've got Gurkhas and Sepoys for Don. Take a little look at what Lukas has got going on. Well, he's got a really nice mass of skirmishers, a few crossbows still mixed in there, and some Ulans. Now with the war wagons coming in as well. 5 war wagons, about to go veteran Ulans as well. So, interesting that he's choosing to go veteran Ulans.
Bereit.
Well, all of his other units are, but he's not got very many Ulans. Oh, now he's sending in the 9 Ulans behind that. So now we understand why he's going veteran Ulans, because he's about to have very many. That villager on the gold mine does get picked off there. And just like that, Lukas's composition looks really powerful. He's opened up about 3,000 score gap as well. And I think that aggro might even go down. This is an overwhelming military advantage right now for Lukas. He's just managed to very, very quickly somehow pull ahead without anything really significant happening. Just the German kind of economic might there. There's a Mahout getting on top of those skirmishes, but it's just one, and the war wagons are going to take care of that, down to 200 hit points. It's going to go down, and it does go down. And all in the meantime, even though it's just Ulans on the aggro fort is going to go down pretty quickly. Take a look at what Don's doing to respond to this. Well, he's sending in the 8 Gurkhas. But this is a lot of map control being gained right now. And just like that, a lot of XP coming there for Lukas from taking down that aggro fort. Now going to take down the trading post. So we're seeing a massive swing in XP here. We've got trading posts going down, which gains XP for Lukas. The aggro fort going down gains XP for Lukas. In the meantime, Don Arty is losing his source of XP. In the meantime, pushing forward with these veteran skirmishes, pushing Don Arty back and cornering him. Trading post goes down. And Don Arty may be recognizing he's in a bit of trouble here. And Lukas pushing in. And quite a lot of Zambaraks there. But I'm not sure if it's going to be enough. More and more reinforcements rushing in for Lukas, who pulls ahead 5,000 on score. And a total surround for Lukas, right into the heart of Don Arty's economy. Really well surrounded. And villages are starting to drop. I mean, I don't know why, but Don Arty's not even calling back those villagers. I mean, he's letting them soak up damage. They do have their greatcoats. I mean, I guess if the villagers aren't soaking up the damage, the units are soaking up the damage. Either way, he's in trouble. And he's just happy to keep plugging away. He's got... Well, he's not got that many reinforcements coming in, but it doesn't look like Don's going to be able to hold this, especially when you look at the gap. Don Arty suspecting that this is not the way to play the matchup, and he may well be right. Lukas concurring, and we can only judge from that a resignation is likely incoming. And players called GG. Wow, what a great match! Is it just me, or has this been like a? This feels like it's been a really incredible series, highlighting really, really good play from both players. You couldn't tell that they've been away for so long. They're both playing pretty well. Let me update that score and give Lukas... Oops, wrong one. Give Lukas his points, and he goes to 5. So it's still going to be match point to Don Arty no matter what happens, but the comeback is on. And I'm going to just have to go and find the next game, because like I said, these were being played live. Alright, so that was that game, and that's game... So we're on to game 7 now. Holy, is that game 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we're on to game 7. They've given us a real series for our money here. Just make sure it's the right one, because I don't want to muck this up at this point. So this is... Okay. 1 second. Game done. Game 7. Holy crap. Well, we've got at least 7 games here. So, thanks to the players for giving us our money. Right, I'm not going to hang around too long after this game, because this is quite a long series. Just one last reminder, guys, that this is all for charity. Any bits, subs, donated subs, prime subs, all go to charity and get matched by me. They all go to the Afghanistan IRC appeal for civilians in Afghanistan. So even if you've just got that prime sub sitting there and you've not used it, this is a good